Well, cow, a friggin' bummer. Uh, this is a familiar feeling, isn't it? I guess at this point we can confirm that the Purdue Boilermakers, are the kryptonite of the Tennessee Vols. We just, no matter what we do, we cannot beat these people in anything. We cannot. We just can't. So, of course, it sucks to lose this way. I'm not going to sit here and say that it's not a heartbreaking way to go out, but I'm also not going to sit here and be like, the West, it's the West fault. The West, we lost. If you're running around on Twitter or wherever else saying that the entire reason why Purdue won is because of the West, you need to get your head checked. Or better yet, you just need to log off of Twitter and sit for about a month and rethink everything about your Volhood. Again, I get it. I get it. Sucks to go out. And I'm not going to necessarily argue with you about how bad the officiating was, because it was. It was terrible on both sides. Just completely inconsistent. Of course, people are going to say that it was leaning towards Purdue, and I don't necessarily agree with that or disagree with that for that matter. The reality of the situation is, and people aren't going to like this when I say it, but it's the truth. They played more physical than us today. And we put everything out there. Dalton Connect, another phenomenal game by him. A baller. Wherever he goes from this point onward, he's going to be a baller from here to Kingdom Come. I think we can all agree on that. But the reality of the situation is that Purdue just outplayed Tennessee. And they had a bunch, and no matter what we did in the second half, they were always one step ahead of us. And people are going to blame that on the fouling that we had. And you can if you want. But a lot of those fouls, and people aren't going to like this either, a lot of those fouls were blatant fouls. So, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. If you're going to sit there and blame the refs for this and, try and write an asterisk next to the Purdue-Tennessee game, then by all means do it. I'm not going to stop you, but I'm also not going to support you in any way because you're making yourself look like a complete moron by doing that. So, GG's to the Soiler makers, the Boiler makers. GG's, congratulations on the win. You guys beat us fair and square. Not going to make any excuses. We put our hearts out there, but the reality of the matter is we just couldn't get there. So, I don't know when we'll reach a Final Four. Maybe I'll live to see it one day. I don't know. Kind of just depends. Depends on, how many times we're going to be just short. I don't know. We'll find out in the future. Nothing much else to say, man. Disappointing way to go out. But I will say this. If you're not a Bama fan, a UConn fan, or a Purdue fan, and you're sitting here trying to flex whatever you can about those is your Final Four, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. I don't see you in no Final Four this year. I don't see you in no Final Four last year either, probably. You ain't been to a Final Four in a very long time. In fact, one of the fan bases in question is probably one of the teams that got knocked out in the first round or the second round or way, way earlier than we did tonight. Or today, or whatever time frame you want to call this. If you're one of those fan bases, again, shut your mouth. You're not relevant in basketball. The best thing you can do is but the football squid tar. If you want to do that, then by all means, make yourself look like more of a moron in the process. So, yeah. And reality of the situation is that you got to be pretty friggin' pathetic to be a fan base opposing Tennessee and basically spend this is their fourth game now where they've been on their hands and knees. Oh, please, the Peacocks beat Tennessee. Oh, please, the Longhorns beat Tennessee. Oh, please, Creighton Blue Jays, come on, beat Tennessee. And now they had to do the same thing tonight with Purdue. So you got your wish. Now you get to wail on whichever social media website you want to for validation. Hope that people give you the attention that you think you rightfully deserve. The last thing I'm going to say is congratulations on a phenomenal year for Tennessee. Better team won. That's just the reality of the situation. No excuses can be made. That's the reality of the situation. I feel like I've said that multiple times, but that really needs to be grasped for you Tennessee fans. That's the reality we're in right now. So that's all. Hopefully we get it together next year. Rebuild. resurface, maybe get another elite guy from the transfer portal. Whatever happens, hopefully we got to rebuild, get things together, and that's all there is to it. Or maybe baseball could go all the way. Who knows? They went to Omaha last year, so it's officially baseball season. Vols, go all the way, baby. I'll see you guys later.